EA Sports. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and maybe the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Montgomery looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Field goal tried, no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
We'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back. It's Montgomery. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powers through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. He missed it. And the game remains tied. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Second down play coming up for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Impressive spin there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Noles are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the back now goes in motion. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. fights through a tackle. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. The Seminoles will have to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, in the deep. quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance and an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He knocks this one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. Oh, what a move. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Montgomery. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looks over the middle, and that's complete. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Texas.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gives it to the back. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Every now and then, you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. Handoff to the back.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he fires the football to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to throw it deep. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Bringing pressure. He's on the run, launches deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Noles looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Noles. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Going with the old counter run here. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.